So I've just left the gym and a woman came up to me and said, "Excuse me, but what is the best cardio machine in the gym to use?" And that gave me an idea for today's video. Very good morning to you. My name is Harry Ely. I'm a healthy weight coach for the NHS, as well as being a personal trainer for over 20 years. And today's video is going to be a very, very debatable video, probably with a lot of comments and a lot of sort of, how can I say it? Mixed feelings around the topic, which is basically which cardio machine in the gym is the best. So just before we get into this very, very debatable topic, I do apologise. I've just finished the gym and I've just done cardio myself, so I'm a little bit sweaty and a bit hot. So I do apologise for that. Now, back on with the video. Which is the best cardio machine to use? Now, the thing is, the word cardio machine kind of gives it away. All the machines are really, really good because all the machines will work your cardiovascular system. Heart, lungs, blood vessels, all that sort of stuff. So they are all equally very good. But the question is, what is the best cardio machine for you? Now, I'm always going to tell my personal training clients the same thing, and I always tell my girlfriend and training partner the same thing because she loves doing the Stairmaster or the stair climber or the stepper, whatever you want to call it. Me, I hate it. But I know it's very good for you. Now, do I hate it because it's a difficult exercise, or do I just hate it because my body's just like, no, I don't like it? I don't know. You decide. So, cardio, they are all very beneficial. Now, you've got to look at some of these machines. For example, the treadmill. Whenever you think of cardio in the gym, you always think the treadmill, which is fantastic. Now, the treadmill is a very, very good exercise. You know, you can just go for a walk outside, just like the treadmill. Now, you'll often get a lot of people running the treadmill, which again is fantastic. I never run the treadmill. I've actually just done 30 minutes on the treadmill there, but I had it on a 6% incline and I had the speed at 6.5, which is a brisk walk, which is more than enough for me. It gets my heart rate where it needs to be. Obviously, if you're a runner or you like going jogging, then you're going to go a little bit faster and you're going to run jogging it. Now, obviously with the treadmill, it's working the cardiovascular system, but it's mostly working the muscles in your legs, obviously. Which comes to machines, for example, like the cross trainer or the elliptical trainer. Now, the benefit of this machine is you get to use your arms. Now, as a personal trainer for 20 years, I would often tell people that this was my preferable source of cardio machine for my clients because it had the added benefit of using your upper body. So on the cross trainer, you know, you're using your arms, which is going to work the muscles in your chest, in your back, shoulders, your biceps, triceps, and obviously your legs are moving as well, so it's going to get the legs working and your cardiovascular system. And the thing is with the cross trainer or the elliptical trainer is it is very low impact. So what do I mean by low impact? Well, the treadmill, if you're running on it, is very high impact. So it puts a lot of impact on the joints of the body, mostly your knees, hips, joints, ankles, which your body will strengthen and get used to that. But obviously in time, a lot of impact, it can cause some problems. Okay, especially if you're getting older and you're not as strong and a bit more frail, a bit more fragile, then impact exercises maybe aren't as beneficial. So that is when things like the cross trainer come in, because there's no thudding or pounding of the knees or the hips or the joints. It's a very smooth action and a very smooth movement. So it is very low impact. So from a personal training point of view, something like the cross trainer or the elliptical trainer is very good because it burns a lot of calories, very good for cardiovascular system. You get to use the legs, you get to use the arms, back, leg, everything. And it is low impact. So do you want to turn around and say, well, the cross trainer is technically the best machine in the gym? It's personal preference. Me personally, I'll use a cross trainer, but I'm not a massive fan of it. I'm a great believer in, if I'm doing cardio, I prefer to do something that I enjoy. Because if I get onto a machine like the stairs that Natalia loves, I'm on them stairs and I'm just every single step, I'm saying, I hate this machine. I hate this machine. And I just don't like it. And to me, I don't want to do something I don't like, although it is good for you. I'd rather do something that's more enjoyable. For me, I like to use the exercise bike. Now, in the gym, you have two types of exercise bikes, or three if you want to class the spin bike. You have the bog standard exercise bike, where you sit upright and you pedal. I don't really need to explain anymore because a bike is a bike. very good cardio machine, not the most intense. When I use the exercise bike, I like to do HIIT training. So I'll do so many rounds of sprints, then slow sprints and slow, but I'll also increase the resistance as I go on. Many, many different ways of doing HIIT training. So again, debatable. So I don't just get on the bike and pedal at snail pace watching TV, because that's not really going to do as much benefit. I will get on that bike and do 15, 20 minutes, but all out HIIT training. Now, there is another bike called the recumbent bike. Now, the recumbent bike has the added benefit of having a backrest, as you can see by the clips and the videos. And I often think this is a good machine. People call this the lazy bike. It's not the lazy bike. I like to use the recumbent bike for maybe PT clients, personal training clients who have any back issues. So if you've got somebody who needs to have their back supported while exercising, then obviously the recumbent bike is fantastic for that, because it will support the back and it will just make sure that the client or the person training is comfortable and they're not going to cause themselves any further issues, problems, injuries, and so on. So the recumbent bike is not the lazy bike. It is a very good bike for supporting people if they have any problems with their back. Then you're looking at things like the rower. So the rower, again, is something I used to do many, many years ago, and I love the rower. I've kind of grew out the rower bit now. I just find it not boring. Please don't think I'm moaning about machines. I'm just one of the type of people where I have certain cardio machines which I prefer, things like the spin bike, the recumbent bike, the treadmill. The rower is very challenging. But again, you get the added benefit of using your arms, the muscles in your back, and your legs. So with that added bonus of using extra muscles, it will be more challenging and it will be more difficult. But again, the row is one of those things you have to really put the effort into it. Don't just sit there and be like, you really need to put the effort. Row, pull, and again, you're going to get some great results. So, as I've mentioned, what is the best machine? It all varies. Something like the cross trainer is great for everything. Something like the rower is really, really great if you want to work all the muscles of your body. Something like the treadmill is very good because it's just the kind of standard exercise that we think of when we think of cardio, the treadmill. Again, it depends what you're training for. If you're training for a marathon, then obviously the treadmill is going to be the most perfect choice. If you're somebody who likes skiing, you might want to use what's called a ski erg machine by Concept, which is kind of mimics the movement of a ski in action. I've never been skiing in my life, so I couldn't really say. So if anybody who watches this video is an avid skier, is it a skier? Skier? Whatever it is, then please let me know. Leave a comment below, because I'm guessing a ski erg machine mimics a very similar exercise to skiing. Not that I would know. And then obviously you've got the rower. Again, if you were an actual competition rower, then this is going to be the most perfect piece of equipment for you. I've never ever done rowing, so I wouldn't know. I've just done rowing in the gym, and I find it very, very difficult. It's a very intense exercise. And as we've mentioned, if you are somebody who, not lazy, somebody who has any problems with their posture, spine, back, this, that, and the other, then the recumbent bike is going to support you and keep you nice and comfortable. So again, some cardio machines will work just legs, like the bike and the treadmill. Some cardio machines will work everything. So again, what is the best piece of equipment in the gym for cardio? It is a very personal preference, choice, and decision. So just because I like doing the spin bike or the treadmill doesn't mean that you will find this as beneficial. So answering the question to that video, it's difficult because every machine has its own sort of uses and benefits, and it really depends on the individual. And also, the last thing, it really depends on how you use the machine. If you're doing a walk on a treadmill, and I'm talking about the snail pace brisk walk, I don't need to say any more. If you're on the recumbent bike and you are literally going so slow you're almost going in reverse, is it really benefiting you? Not really. So again, it depends how you use the machines. Some people might go, oh, you use the exercise bike for cardio. Yes, but when I use the exercise bike, I go hell for leather and I do HIIT training. So again, it depends on how you use the machines. So guys, I'm just going to leave it there because I want you to comment below and tell me what's your favorite cardio machine. What do you prefer to use? And tell us if you think I'm right or wrong. And yeah, that's it. Smash the subscribe button, press the like button, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, stay safe, take care, and don't miss out on the gym. Cardio. Cheerio now. Bye-bye.